Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching. So yeah, another weekend special, kinda, whatnot, a little weekend bonus, to be fair. Not special, but a bonus. You know, I'm driving tanker truck once again, so why not share it as well? You know, it's gonna be a little bit of chaotic today because they actually want me to take 3 loads, and I'm a little bit unsure on the 3rd load if it is actually a smart idea I take that, just because what I need to have on my 2nd load. My 2nd load, I get it. You know, I can take that, no problem, no question asked. But this 3rd load is actually a little bit of a question mark. If I'm gonna be able to do it in time as well, because I was promised that today will not be longer than 10 hours in work time, and there is a little bit of a risk that this 3rd load will make it past those, or actually I was promised between 8 and 10 hours of workday, no more, no less. So I was promised that actually, but the 3rd load might do it so it's passing the 10 hour that I was promised as tops. And it's nothing unusual at this company, especially with a dispatch that doesn't understand, or seems to not understand, that we have time limits, that we have, you know, we're getting promised, for example in my case I was promised between 8 and 10 hours, nothing more, nothing less, and this is because what I did yesterday, and that, or earlier this week, oh well, yeah, yesterday, that I did actually transport the truck down to Umeå. You know, as a little not bonus, but a little bit of thank you. I was able to get a promise that wouldn't be a too long day. Plus I have actually other things I need to do, and I said that as well, that there is some things I really need to do, so that is why I don't want to have more than, not less than 8, but not more than 10 hours. Okay, so that is what's happening when you don't take a look what you're actually doing with your cameras. So when I was done with the 1st load, I was just about to start recording. I thought I started to record on my way back to the depot to get my 2nd load, and for some reason I had a photo mode, not the video mode, on my GoPro camera. So when I pressed record, I heard the beep, and apparently that beep indicated that I took a photo, not that I actually started to record. So once I was done with that video, I pressed again on the record button to stop it, obviously. And when you stop a recording, you hear 3 beeps, fast beeps as well. I heard only 1 beep and I know understood that something was wrong. Something wasn't as it's supposed to be. Ta-da! I was in photo mode. Kind of shame I wasn't in burst mode, because when you're in burst mode, you hear when the camera is taking one beep for every photo it takes, and I have it set on 30 photos on 2 seconds, so one photo every half second, or every something. Yeah, 30 photos on 2 seconds. But so I would hear a lot of beeps from the camera on a short time. But no, I had it on a single photo. And now I have my second load. And my second load is quite good. How they put it, because I have just been at one station, my first station on the second load, and I'm gonna say hi to you because he's a tanker trucker. I need to say hello to my fellow tanker truckers. It's like when I'm driving garbage truck, I need to give the finger to my fellow garbage truck drivers. Don't ask me why, because we are like that. We give each other the middle finger. At least here in town, and just in a small group of garbage truck drivers. You know, that's our way to say, hey, I know you. Go do something else. Don't be in my way. But anyhow, so I just been at my first station, and I was able to put the load, the layout on my load is configured so I'm gonna be able to go to each one of the stations and pretty much unload everything in simple steps. You know, I'm going to the first station, I drop from one of the tanks on the trailer, so I'm emptying out one of the tanks. Then I have one tank on the trailer left with diesel, and another tank full of gasoline, which is gonna go to the next station. Plus I have a little bit of diesel to that station on the truck itself. And then when I'm done there, I have one tank on the truck, completely full of diesel. That's going to the third station, which is good that I could configure it like that, because then I don't need to split a tank and, you know, be like, is this gonna fit or not? If I'm putting this diesel over here, will it fit on to that station? And, you know, things like that. You don't want to have things like that. You don't want to split the cargo. Kind of sucks to do that, but sometimes you really need to do that. But I was lucky and I didn't need to do that this time. Whoa. Then I'm gonna go, after I'm done with this load, I'm gonna have a 45-minute break just to remove my drive time and reset my drive time to 4.5 hours. And then after that we're gonna do a checkup on this truck. We actually have been talking to the workshop, and you know, I'm gonna have the workshop and one of the colleagues to come out and take a look at a leak that we have on tank number 2 on the truck itself. Apparently it's only leaking while we are pumping, but there is a risk that even when we are filling that tank, it's gonna start leaking, which ain't good if it starts leaking while we are filling it up. So we're gonna run some tests, and we're gonna, you know, try to fix it, see what we can do, and if they can fix it right now, you know, if it's just a small leak, we can fix it right now. But if it is a bigger leak, we have to shut down that that compartment, that tank on the truck, just to be safe that we don't have any major leaks while we are driving the truck, transporting some diesel fuel or whatever. Yeah, kind of sucks to have a leak. I know, gonna go to the next station. Hopefully it will not be too crazy over there, because it is quite narrow to actually get into that station. Really narrow. So, I'm back on the road again. Oh, I don't know. Anyhow, right now I'm going to the workshop for Scania trucks here in town. I had one of my colleagues on the tanker truck company and one person from this workshop came out and took a look at the leak we have while we are pumping, and yeah, he could see that where it were leaking, where the problem was, and it's not a too difficult fix. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the dim light, fog light backwards on, just because traffic behind me, so they can see me through the smoke. Whew, snow smoke behind me. Holy crap, that a lot of snow. So it's pouring down snow, a lot of it. I don't know if you can see the Star Wars effect here. It's like I'm in space. It's dark and it's stars all over the place. It's so beautiful. It's space. Okay, so yes, I am a little bit tired. I started my day 11.5 hours ago. Yeah, I started my day 11.5 hours ago, and now I'm going to the workshop, get this truck fixed, and then it's end of the day. So now I will see you when I'm going back to the office and gonna park this truck. So the battery died on the GoPro, so I couldn't record the last part of today's vlog on that when I was going from the workshop to the actual office and parking the truck. And I'm tired as hell. So yeah, I'm already in the parking house at home. And I'm gonna go in. But first I wanted to show you something. If you know what Star Citizen is, Star Citizen, yeah, that is a computer game, a PC game. PC, the Master Race, you know. And I got this. Yeah, it says here it is a metal tag, and I have opened the actual mail itself, and it is a metal card right there. Oh, it's, as you can see, it's not open yet. I think this was especially for us who subscribed and helped them with the live streaming and cost for the live streams and whatnot, stuff like that. Things they didn't want to, you know, everything else they do except making the game itself. I think this is the special one. I don't remember what this was for. But anyhow, Star Citizen is a space simulator game, basically. A space game. Doing this one-handed wasn't that easy. Yeah, this is the... No, this is the Consumer with VIP card. Which is a card showing that I have got over a specific what should we call it, amount of donations and whatnot, or not donations, yeah, spending a lot of money on that game. For the couple of years it's been in development. So that is the back side, and the first part was the front side. And yeah, it is metal. Can't hear it really. Yeah, you hear that? It is a metal card. So yeah, you know, tired as hell. I had some paperwork to do, so the time is around 11 p.m. right now. I arrived to the office at 9-ish p.m. Yeah, so I did some paperwork, 1.5 hour and a half hour back home. So yeah, if you didn't like this video, tell me about it, give me a thumbs down, whatever. But if you did like this video, give me a thumbs up, tell me about it as well. And please, if you have any questions about anything, I will try to answer it, but I can't promise I will answer it. So yeah, leave a comment down below, a question if you have any, and check out the description down below as well for all the social media links and whatnot. I will see you in the next video. Yeah, bye.